Hello everybody, welcome back to Matty Reacts, the channel where we take a look at things we've never watched or listened to before. And it's time to react to episode 2 of my favourite show on Netflix, which is Heartstopper. So this is episode 2, which is called Home. And I'm pretty certain that this is going to be about the Menorca holiday that was referenced all the way back in episode 8 of season 1. When Sarah thought that Nick was going to ask if Charlie could go with them. Now, I know that Olivia Colman isn't in this season, unfortunately, which is such a shame. I think she'd have done these scenes brilliantly. But it'll be interesting to see how we get to the point where she's not there on the holiday. I don't know how they're going to explain that one away. And I hope that if there is a season 4, that she can come back for season 4, because she needs to. She just needs to, doesn't she? But anyway, yeah, I guess let's just watch it.
Here he is, my favourite nephew. Don't tell David.
Hey, Auntie Diane.
Auntie Diane.
Oh, yeah.
Shame Mum had to pull out.
Yeah, well, there's always next year.
Oh, that's it. We just get shame Mum had to pull out. So they're going with, they were always planning to go as a group, and it's just the mum that's had to pull out. He's not landed yet. Don't worry.
But 21st century life.
We've all been there, haven't we?
Yeah. Maybe you're never happy, you're just happy.
Oh no, we've all been there as well. He's not there. He's off to Menorca. Speaking of. Oh, that might be a bit too soon.
Can you tidy up a bit in here, please? The room looks a mess.
Did you do it?
Oh, hello, Tori.
You know what?
Yeah?
And he said it back.
Yeah?
Told you.
Big sister energy there.
So we were in the sea, and Nick was like, he said that he was worried that
No. I hate it when stuff like that happens, when they get interrupted.
Okay, come on, put the phone down. You can talk to Nick later.
Come on, we've got to have a redemption arc for Charlie's mum this year, right?
You shouldn't be staying late around his house. You're too young to be having sex.
What?
After the whole coursework situation, I'm worried.
Mum, you're literally making a problem out of nothing.
Yes, Tori.
Can
Well,
please
you wanted
not
the room
undermine me
tidy,
like that in front of him?
You were being
and
too
now you don't
harsh.
get it tidy.
I always say the wrong thing to him. Are you messaging friends?
I was just talking to my boyfriend.
Your boyfriend? Well, we have a lot to catch up on, don't we?
Oh, she doesn't know.
Hi.
Hi.
What have these two been up to? And they're stepping closer together, look at them.
Morning, all. Morning.
Ugh, we don't like him.
You are playing a very dangerous game.
I'll be good.
Not too good.
Come in.
It's interesting though, because when I got my GCSEs, I was also on holiday when the results came out, like Nick is, and I also was on holiday when my A-level results came out. And I was also not at home when my degree results came out. So I, for some reason, do not want to be around when my results are coming out.
I'll personally fight any examiner who gives you a bad grade.
Can I just get a good look kiss? You absolute weirdo.
Tao is weird, but he's like a good kind of weird. I think I would have been friends with Tao.
Good luck, you two. And remember, bad grades aren't the worst.
His Aunt Babe.
Found a brilliant rug at the boot fair.
I can't wait.
She does seem nice. Nicer than the mum, at least.
You're the smartest person in the world, so I think you will. Shut up.
There we go. That's all that matters.
Where's Nick?
That's Nick.
Great.
Oh, he sent Charlie.
Yeah!
Well, there's no surprise there.
We have to talk about this. I hate the number system. What was wrong with A star to F? There was nothing wrong with A star to F. And now the number system, I don't know if higher number is better or lower number is better, because surely a 1 is good and 1 is the top you can get, but apparently not. Apparently the top is a 9. But then what stops them just introducing a 10 at some point down the line? You can't add more than an A star because that's already an A star. Not a big fan. Not a big fan of that change. Not a big fan. I'm a grumpy old man. Oh, full 9s.
All right. I hope you'll be joining our Oxbridge prep group in September.
Oh, Oxbridge.
Exams mean nothing.
Tori. I just love Tori's outlook on life. How did Nick do? 656779998. Pretty good. Pretty good. Of course, he got a 9 in French.
If he survives one of our hikes in 35 degrees, then he'll pass the test.
They do seem like a nice aunt and uncle. I will say that. Oh, now Nick's gonna have the little visions. Is he gonna say something? I think he's gonna have to say something, isn't he? Poor Isaac.
Okay, nah, all good. Another time.
Come on, talk to him, Charlie. You know that he's alright to talk to you about these things.
Dinner's ready.
I'm not hungry. I'll eat later.
She knows.
I don't want to see Mum.
You're in the same house, you can't really help it. Tori knows. Smile. You have to smile. You have to do a smile. Poor Charlie. Oh, so it's week 1 and week 2 of holiday. I wondered what the week 1 was earlier. Catch planes, not feelings. He's not responding.
You look like a lovesick puppy, dear nephew.
Oh, well, let's talk about him. Let's talk about him.
I don't think that's a real thing, unfortunately.
Well,
Is she a
I
doctor
am a
then?
qualified psychiatrist. so actually I know the
Psychiatrist?
rules.
Do you ever treat people with eating disorders?
It's not my speciality, but it tends to go hand in hand with other things. Why?
Go on, you can trust her.
Just curious.
You need a nice poster of a handsome boy up there.
I'm a lesbian, Gran.
You need a pretty girl up there, then.
Perfect.
Excellent work. Your mum called again, by the way. Oh,
Ugh.
no need to do anything about it. Just thought you ought to know.
He's trying really hard, and I'm not sure why. It's like he's scared I'm going to abandon him.
Well, he has got big abandonment issues.
I mean, sorry. No more boyfriend talk.
Thank you.
Do either of you want this skirt?
I'll take that.
Thank you.
Will you take good care of it?
Yeah.
It will miss me.
I'm sure it will.
Like it's a real thing. It's interesting that there's a Muse poster on the wall. I wouldn't have put Charlie as a Muse fan.
Ow.
What?
What's that?
Oh, that's my dad's. Oh, he would have loved you. He was so creative. Loved photography. He was really good at it as well. He'd always be taking photos of me. I'd hate it. I'd never sit still and pose for them. I wish I'd sat still. That will
who's
be
there?
Isaac. 1 second.
What are they going to watch? What film is it? Oh, that's his dad, is it?
When's Charlie getting here?
I don't know. He didn't really reply to the group chat.
Do you not think it's weird that Charlie hasn't been replying to the group chat?
He's probably with Nick or something.
But Nick went on holiday. Charlie's been like silent ever since then.
Isaac's good friend.
Ow, what? Ow.
I'm gonna head off actually, guys.
No, Isaac, please.
Don't leave. We love you.
It's
We
all good.
love you.
No, we'll do this another time. Have a good one.
But
5 minutes. Just 5 more minutes.
It is a tricky one when you have friends that are that into the relationship, and I can't imagine what it must feel like to also be having to deal with that and be sort of discovering your asexuality and aromanticism, because even as someone who doesn't identify with those labels, it's awkward when you're around friends that are acting like that. Even now into my 30s, if people are like that, it's a bit like, I mean, I'd hope a lot of people aren't like that, because it's a very teenagery thing, but yeah, it's just a lot, isn't it?
One of your friends is here.
What? Which one?
The one who's always reading.
Don't sit
What's
so
going
far
on, Charlie?
apart.
What? Well, you don't want to hang out with us anymore. Like, you stop replying to texts. I'm just sorry. It's fine, Charlie. It's not the end of the world. I just wanted to make sure that you're okay. I'm okay.
Talk to him, Charlie.
I'm just missing Nick a lot, and my mum's been really annoying, and that's it. Just don't feel like doing anything. You promise that's it? Yeah.
It's sad that he doesn't feel like he can open up to people yet.
You can at least reply to my text, though. I will. Sorry. Do you want me to
No
go?
S word.
No.
He found that quick. Is it on his desktop or something?
It's dinner time. Can you go and get your brother?
Why do I have to get him?
There's more chance he'll calm down if you ask.
Just apologise to him. Be a mum.
Hey, dinner's ready. Dad's done a roast. It'll be absolutely flavourless, but you know he loves doing a roast.
It's harsh. Real harsh.
No, Tori, don't do it. You don't need to look at his stuff. I'm not a fan of the fact that she went through his stuff, but I am a fan of the fact that she now knows what she's dealing with, which I think she already knew anyway. I think she'd already had, thoughts that this might be going on. If Nick and Tori start working together, that's the ultimate team, really, isn't it? Big sister energy and, perfect boyfriend energy.
Okay, we should probably leave now because we want to eat before the movie and we've only got 82 minutes before it starts.
Actually,
Oh, only 82 minutes.
But it still feels like you might move on or something.
I know.
He's just so insecure in himself,
get it.
isn't he? Which is so weird because he's so
I've lost someone in the past,
extroverted.
and I've had the best summer of my entire life.
I'm glad.
We may not be able to hang out every single day.
I'm interested to see actually
Seriously.
Tao without L. We've not seen too much of it.
I love you.
Wait, really? I just thought it was too soon to say it.
Maybe it is. I don't care.
I love you.
There we go, he's happy again.
Okay. Let's go and do nothing.
Worried about it.
Steam them first.
Charlie, is something wrong?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Surely as his parents, they've got to know what something is up. And he knows it's bad if Tori's reaching out to him. It's interesting though. I think there's a lot going on of where everybody seems to understand what's happening, but nobody wants to talk about it out loud. And I think there's still a stigma about these sort of issues. Eating disorders, mental health there's still a stigma about talking about these things, and there shouldn't be. If you feel in a certain way, talk about it. Most of the time it's going to help. But also, like, be supportive of people if they're supporting someone else going through this stuff. And, you know, I'm sure that we're going to get to that stage at the minute, but everyone just sort of going, "Oh, you're all right, yeah," is a bit like, come on, someone make that first move. I mean, Nick's already tried it. It didn't go so well, but, you know, you've just got to find a way that works.
Like, I know we haven't really talked about it much. And it's okay if you don't want to talk about it right now. Are you okay? I was just wondering if you've been eating okay. Charlie, you still there?
Mm-hmm.
Is he gonna admit
Did
it?
you hear what I said?
Go on, open up to him.
I think you were right. I think I do have an eating disorder. It's gonna be okay. You can talk to your parents. You can get help.
I can't talk to them. I can't tell my parents. My mum's not like yours. She doesn't listen to me. She gets angry at me.
I don't know what to do.
Are you in here texting Nick? We're having a family dinner.
Come on, there's clearly something wrong.
Okay. Well, what's wrong?
Don't know.
Charlie, you can't keep skipping dinner. You have to eat.
I don't feel well.
Look, you're also
come
raising
downstairs,
your
I'll get
voice
some
at her.
paracetamol.
She's clearly trying. And it's a hard situation to be in. I think it's tricky for everyone. I think Nick feels like he can't help because he's not there, but also he like he says, what I don't know what to do. You can only suggest things to people so many times before they have to just figure it out themselves. And I think that's the position that he's in. He said to Charlie, "You need to talk to your parents. You need to get some help." Charlie said no. So what do you do with that information? You can just suggest it again, but it might make them angry and it might make things worse. And I feel bad for Charlie because obviously Charlie is admitting that he's got an eating disorder, but he doesn't know how to feel about that or what he's supposed to do next. Tori obviously has found out this information through snooping in his laptop, but she hasn't mentioned it yet, so I presume that means she doesn't know how to deal with it either. And I think the parents obviously know something's wrong. At least the mum is showing that she does. And, you know, she's obviously noticed that he doesn't eat much. So I wonder if she's connected those dots, you know, in her mind yet. Are we going to get the talk? I think this is the big talk I was looking forward to seeing Olivia Colman do. I'm not going to do spoilers from the comics, but I think this is one of the most iconic
We should probably be heading
comic
back
book
soon.
moments.
Put the kids to bed.
Charlie has an eating disorder.
Oh.
Trying to get him to talk to me about it, maybe talk to his parents or something, but he says he just can't. I don't know what to do now. I can't force him to eat, because then it will just make him more upset if I don't do anything. He'll just... I really love him. And I'm scared.
Oh, come here.
What a great actor he is.
You're sick.
You forget how young they are in this.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix him.
Maybe you can't.
I have to. I'm his boyfriend.
I know, and I know that you love him so, so much. And I know that you think it's your job to save him. And I know that it feels like you are each other's whole world. But that dependency isn't healthy for anyone. He needs help from a doctor or a therapist, someone that understands eating disorders and knows how to treat them. Love can't cure a mental illness.
so I just can't do anything.
No, I didn't say that.
How then?
Well, there's lots of things that you can do. You can be there for him. Standing together, even when it's hard.
This is all great advice. I'm sorry I'm not talking much. It's just a very emotional scene. I don't want to.
But also knowing that sometimes people need more support than one person can give. That's love, darling.
That's such a well acted scene. Well done, everyone. Well done, Heartstopper. You've done it again.
Give me strength to be free.
Oh, Jesus. That was a sad one, wasn't it? That was an effective one. Whew. I don't really know where to start with this. So that's one of the scenes that people were looking forward to so much from the comics. I know this because, you know, I'm in the fandom, I'm in the Discords, I'm on the Twitter, and it's one of those scenes that is just so iconic, and I'm so glad they did a good job of it. It's a shame that Olivia Colman couldn't be part of it, but I think that Hayley Atwell did a great job. I think that Kit Connor is just, oh my god, he's just chef's kiss of an actor. He's going to be big, he's going to be huge, and I think as well that Joe really showed off his acting chops in this episode, because the way that he sort of, it's just little things like when he was talking on the phone behind the door and he pulled the phone away, and like you could see in his acting that he had that inner turmoil of, do I say something or do I not? I just think, oh god, the young actors on this show are just so amazing. They deserve all the flowers they get. They're so good, and it's just going to be interesting to see where we go from here. It's not usually this early on in the season that we get as dark as we have got, as quickly as we have done. We usually start off really light and mellow, and there's an episode near the end and then a resolution. But it really does feel like this is growing up. This is, you know, it's completely different to the first two seasons in terms of the sort of the layout of the season, I guess. And I don't know what to expect in episode 3, which I'm going to film in a minute, but you will see in another week. It's just so interesting to me. I don't know. What do you think? Let's see what happens in the next one. Thank you for dropping by, and I'll see you again soon.